Hey everybody, welcome to another Gundam Backlog video. Today we have a pretty sizable backlog. I'm pretty sure there is 28 kits in here. I'm not entirely certain, but a lot of these kits are, handpicked by me, not necessarily just because they look cool. More so, they've just been kits maybe I've been wanting for a long time, or kits that I've newly discovered that I like a lot. So there are quite a bit in here. This backlog, I believe, is, I think, around 4.5 feet tall, so a pretty sizable backlog. That is a 2-foot transformer next to the backlog, and the backlog is towering it. Anyways, let's get right into the kits. So yeah, I don't think I welcome you guys to the video, but my name is Grant. Welcome to the video, y'all. And today we're going to be kind of just going through the backlog, talking about the kits that I have. A lot of these kits I've been wanting for a while, or I've had my eye on for a while, and they're all pretty unique. I don't think there's like, your standard Zaku's in there. So the first kit we have is the RX-78-2, specifically from the G-Quux. Spoilers and all that, but it is a pretty cool kit. It does come with the white inner frame, which is very cool. Almost knocked over a light. Oopsies. Sorry, y'all, we're not refilming that. First time I tried filming this, fireworks went off. Second time, I just butchered the name of the Gundam. But yeah, this is of course the Revive kit, and I just painted some of the inner frame white. I got at GameStop, had a little coupon, so I used that. And yeah, overall, I think it's going to fit right in. I did have this kit originally, but I didn't really want to use the Origin because the Origin is a little more complex looking, and the RX in the series is very simple. So I think this one will fit right in. So next up, I'm going to talk about two kits at the same time. We have the O Gundam, and then the O Gundam. So we have both the O Gundam versions. I got this one first, the ACD type, which is the more RX-78 colors, and then I found this one, and it had the really, really cool, like glowing effect part. Really like that, so I bought that one too. So I really like the idea of like making the RX-78 in other timelines. With G-Quux, I also really like that. And with the O Gundam, I also really like it, as I think it's a pretty cool idea. I did finally finish Gundam 00 Season 2, so there are more 00 kits in here, but these are the only two high grades that we have from the Gundam 00 line. And, I mean, there's not much else I want from the high grades. I'm pretty sure they're going to be making some more soon with, I think, an anniversary for Gundam 00 coming out at some point. So hopefully we'll get a revive of some kits like the Exia, and I really hope the Flag kits will also get a revive. Next up, we have the Nemo. The Nemo is a very nice looking mobile suit, especially in this unicorn version colors. I know that there's the green version that appeared in Zeta, but I just prefer these colors more. And I'm pretty sure this kit has a lot of stickers. Haven't opened it up yet, but it's another unicorn kit, and I kind of wanted to expand my unicorn collection just a little bit. So we got this one, and I really just didn't have a lot of gems in the last backlog, so I kind of wanted to get a Gem-S mobile suit for this backlog. We have our first repeat offender of the backlog. I know it's been like 3.5 months, and I still haven't built all the kits, but we have the Gem 2, and I really like the Gem 2, but I just haven't built it yet. I don't know why. I really don't. But this kit looks pretty cool, and I think it shares a lot of parts with the Gem 3, and I really like the Gem 3, so I'm probably really going to like this kit as well. This kit will be getting built pretty soon. I like to kind of finish off the previous backlog before I start on all the new kits. So this kit will probably be getting built pretty soon. I'm guessing like this week or next week. So very excited to build this kit and add it to the Gem collection. All right, now we're kind of going to do a G-Quux speedrun, because I have all 4 of the kits that have released in the US so far. We'll start off with the smallest one, at least in box size. So guys, Gelgoog. Love that the Gelgoog is basically just a gym now in this universe. It's very cool. There's also Bokata's Gelgoog. I don't know if that kit has released yet, but I don't think I'm going to get it, at least right now, because it's just this in green. And there isn't really a reason to get the same thing in green, especially since my collection is getting so large, I'm kind of running out of space. But this kit is extremely cool. Really like how this one has the classic gym colors, and I really like the wire thing as well. This was a pretty cool episode in the anime, and I really like the Federation's Witch. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Next up, we have the G-Quux itself. This looks to be a pretty cool kit. I think it has quite a few sticker detailing, but I'm pretty sure this kit, from what I've seen from other people's videos, is a pretty impressive kit, all things considered. Definitely, I can see the EVA look that it's going for, and has a lot of accessories over here. Definitely like that. But they're also making the season finale version as well, so I'm probably going to pick that one up too. I hope it releases the same time as the Artasia version, so I can just pay the very high shipping fees and all the fees that P Bandai charges. But this kit looks pretty cool, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very excited to build this kit. There's just other G-Quux kits I'm looking forward to the most, and I don't know. I guess maybe the excitement has worn off. Police Saku, really cool design. I really like the whites on it, even though I'm pretty sure those are all decals. And I think this kit looks really cool. I love the redesign. I think the redesign is really cool, especially with those weird ball thighs. It just looks really unique. I don't think this kit comes with a command fin, which is very unfortunate. Kind of wish it did, but you can probably just customize one up pretty quickly. I actually almost got two of this kit, but decided not to, which I think was a really good decision because I haven't built it yet. And also, I was going to paint it, and my recent paint jobs have been kind of going flawed, mainly because I tried to paint a Rising Freedom knockoff, and that kit was really bad, very bad. Final G-Quux kit in this backlog is the Red Gundam. I am very excited to build this kit. This is probably, I think, the kit I'm most excited for out of the G-Quux. I might be more excited for the Gion, but this is definitely going to be a really, really cool kit. I know it's going to take a little bit of painting to make it look really nice, but I will absolutely put in all that work. I'm very excited for the white Gundam version of this, but the red Gundam is extremely cool as well. I really like the gun bits. I'm not in really any particular worry to get like all 6 of them. The 2 is going to be fine for my collection. And I'm very excited it comes with the RG 2.0 Gundam hammer as well. But yeah, this kit I am very excited for. Will absolutely be getting built extremely soon. So yeah, those are the G-Quux kits. Very happy I own all of them, at least the ones that I have released right now. Definitely excited to get more of them, even though the show's over and some kits aren't coming out until December, I think. But, you know, at least we kind of have most of the main cast and mobile suits. We're missing the G-Fred, though, so I'll have to get that one. I don't think I pre-ordered it. First P Bandai kit of the list, unfortunately, we have the Gym Sniper from 08MS Team. I really like the Gym Sniper. I like the all-green look. I think it looks really cool. And I did like it enough where I wanted to order it and pay that very high shipping fee. I really like this mold, and I really like the big sniper it has, especially with how powerful it is in the show. So I'm very happy that I get to add this to my gym collection. Fortunately, it is just like a pretty much all green gym, so there's not a whole lot to say about it. I am going to do a little customization on it, especially to make that visor pop in the sea of green. But yeah, very, very cool kit. Very happy I own it. Next up, we have the Hamburger from Zeta Gundam, our first Titans or Titans mobile suit, and I got this for 2 reasons. I really liked how it looked in G-Quux, and I bought it to go with another kit. This kit is literally going to be accessory for a kit later on the list. There's no other reason why I bought it. It looks cool, but not really a big fan of this era of Federation mobile suits, as they have the mono eyes, so they don't really fit in with my general Federation collection. However, I did buy an entire shelf for this kind of era Federation mobile suits. So it'll go on there, and it'll look really good with a later kit on this list that I bought. The Gyaradoga, a very, very cool mono eye mobile suit. This is probably the only kit on the list that I kind of am about. But like, even though I kind of regret buying it, it's the Gyaradoga, so it's a really cool design. So I'm honestly kind of happy I finally got my hands on a Gyaradoga. I've been putting it off for a while, and I did also get the Zazabi, the real grade. So happy that I'm kind of closing off the Shar's counterattack mobile suits, because I already have the Jegan and the new Gundam. And I think also have a Jagdoga as well. So This is definitely one I needed to get at some point, so might as well get it now. Even though it will take a lot of painting, I know for a fact those verniers are not painted yellow, and those little missile things are not painted red. So those are all to be painted, which is unfortunate, but I do like painting, so I'm okay with it. Next up, we have our last repeat offender on the list, the Jugagu from Unicorn. I haven't built it because I really don't know where I'm going to put all of my aquatic mobile suits. I have a little section on my Xeon shelf, however, it's in the back, and I have another kit on this list I'm actually building next that I have absolutely no idea where it's going to fit because it is so huge. And this kit kind of falls in that same category because it does seem to be a pretty sizable kit. I mean, no way that head is not huge. It looks extremely fat. So, it'll just have to go somewhere. And I'll build it and I'll find space for it. I always do. I still have a little bit of, space. I just have to kind of get in there and reorganize it. So I will build this kit. It will get built because it looks really cool. I really hope that those red parts are color separated. We have our one and only build kit of the backlog, the Comfort Amazing. I really want the Zaku Amazing, but I don't know if I'll get it. So I'll settle for this kit. I specifically remember I got this kit after I blew up 3 timers in class. So this kit will always remind me of that. But it looks pretty cool. I know that the yellow is all going to need to be painted and or stickers, but I think the dark blue looks really good on the Comfort. And it's been I think 3 years since I've built the HG Comfort. And I remember that kit being pretty all right. It definitely felt like a much more modernized, high grade. But I do also have the MG, and that kit is kind of stinks, not going to lie. So kind of want to leave it off on a bang, and I really like all the very cool guns that this kit has, especially the pistols. I really like when mobile suits come with pistols. Next up, we have a very, very old kit, the Gundam Astray Blue Frame from High Grade Gundam Seed. This is kit number 13 in that line. This is my very last attempt at trying to even slightly like this mold, because I have 2 versions of it and I feel pretty negatively towards them. But this is my favorite version of the Astray. So this will probably be the last high grade Astray. If I do find the green frame, I will buy the green frame. But I don't really need any other Astrays. But I really like the design of the Astray, so I'm hoping that this blue frame can kind of make me like it. Even though it's going to need some paint. I know that all that nice red on there is going to have to be painted, which is fine. Or Gundam marker, I don't know which one. But I will try and like the high grade Astray mold, even though I bought another kit that will probably fix that issue for me of finding a good Astray for my collection. All right, and the last kit before we move over to the bigger high grades, we have the Rizel from Unicorn. I really like the Rizel. I like the blue and the pink on it. I think it looks really cool. But I also have heard that this kit looks kind of bland. But I really do like the Rizel, and I really want more transformable Federation mobile suits. So I decided to pick this one up, and I think it's going to fit right in with the collection. It'll probably go towards the back with the non-gems, so where the Jegan is and the Jestas. But this kit looks really cool. I like the pink. I'm not going to transform it because I don't think the transformation form looks really good, but I do like the mobile suit form. For a first pretty sizable high grade, I mean the box is literally huge, we have the Silver Bullet Suppressor. Pretty sure this is a Gundam, but it doesn't say Gundam on the box, but it has the Gundam head, so I don't really know. This kit, of course, is famous for having 4 arms on its back. I mean, it's not even a joke. I'm pretty sure that's literally part of the gimmick, is that the gun it uses is so powerful that it has to replace an arm, which is really cool. I mean, that is so silly, but also so cool. And I've wanted this mobile suit for I think years now. This is one of the ones I was looking at whenever I first started. And I finally just decided to pick it up, put it in my pile of loot on Big Bad Toy Store, and shipped it out. And it is a later high grade, a 2019. So it'll probably be pretty good. I'm pretty excited to build it. I think it looks extremely cool. Hopefully it's not extremely large that I have to redo my entire UC Gundam collection. It probably will be, but I'm very excited to build this mobile suit. Next up, I feel like we have a pretty famous kit, the Moon Gundam, the high grade version. I found this kit at a Barnes & Noble. I've seen it everywhere at Barnes & Noble. They have a lot of these kits. and it looks really cool. Looks really nice. There's a knockoff version, but recently I've been having kind of a little bit of a spotty relationships with knockoffs, where the cheaper ones are kind of now. So I decided to just pick up the official version, not really like waste time having to mod the kits, which is totally fine modding knockoff kits, but I just kind of wanted to get the most premium version of this kit because it's been so hyped up, and I already know it's going to live up to the hype. I'm not worried about it. It's going to look really, really cool. I have no idea where to put this kit. I really don't. I kind of just bought it and going to figure that out later. Next up, we have the Anksha, which is, for some reason, I think like $7 more than the Ashimar, which makes literally no sense, but oh well. It's just literally the Ashimar with a Jegan head in there, and that's hilarious. I'm pretty sure this mobile suit was just made to get blown up. I don't think it did anything, and that's okay. You know, sometimes we need those easy to blow up mobile suits. I think this looks really, really cool though, and I'm very excited to add it to my Federation collection, trying to get those non-gym Federation mobile suits, and Unicorn has a lot of those. I'm very happy it does. This was the kit I'm talking about. This kit is literally massive. It is huge. It just is a big chunk of plastic, and I'm building this kit next, which is the funny part. And this kit, I love it. I think this design is really funny. It actually did just appear in G-Quux, so this is the G-Quux high-grade version. Just kidding. But I think this is a really cool mobile suit. Very happy I have it in the collection, and I have no idea where I'm going to put it. I'm going to figure that out extremely quickly, because it's going to have to go on display soon, since my temporary holding shelf is getting very full. And the final high grade before we move on to the real grades is the Zagok Seed Freedom version. This kit looks extremely cool. It's pretty expensive though, I'm not gonna lie, simply because it has the Justice hidden inside here, which is really cool, but definitely did hike up the price quite a bit. But I really like the Zagok. I'm a really big fan of these amphibious mobile suits, so I'm very happy that I'll have this one to add to my Seed Freedom collection. Always got to have a Seed Freedom high grade in these backlogs. I'm pretty sure there's at least been one in every backlog. I'm going to keep that trend going because there's still more mobile suits I want from this line. So now we're going to move on to real grades. I have actually doubled my entire real grade collection with this one backlog. I have 3 real grades, 2 RX-78 Gundams, and then an Exia. So I have 4 in this backlog. And I count these kits as big kits, as they have all taken me over 4 hours to build. So we got and there's a big one in here too. The first one we got is the Gundam Astray Red Frame. I didn't really want to buy the high grade version, so I just decided to buy the real grade. And this kit looks really cool. I've even opened it up. The sword is chrome, same as the Exia. And this does have the inner frame, which is fine. It's not a big deal to me. I think the inner frame is actually kind of a cool part of the real grades. But this kit looks really cool, and I already know I'm going to spend probably well over an hour just putting all the sticker decals on here to make it look that cool. It's going to take a lot of time, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. This kit will absolutely have to go front and center on my Cosmic Era shelf. Next up, we have the Wing Zero Endless Waltz Custom with the wings and everything. And I missed out on the Verka, so I didn't want to miss out on this kit. And I really like it. The high grade is pretty old, so I didn't really want to get that one. But the real grade looks pretty nice. I don't really think I'm going to customize this one nearly as much as the Astray, so this probably might be like my shortest build. But I really wanted this one to be kind of front center in my wing collection. And I'm very excited to get that Scythe Hell too in high grade. Very excited to get that kit. But yeah, this kit is going to look really cool on there. I really like the design. I like the wings. Very nice, very nice. Next up, we have a P Bandai real grade, the Sword Impulse Gundam Spec 2. The Sword version of the Impulse Gundam is my favorite. It's the best. Sorry. The Force Impulse is just a worse version of the Strike. Somebody had to say it, and it was me. But this kit is very, very cool. I really like the red and black is the main tone, and the white is accenting. I think that's going to make it stand out a lot, as we don't really have like entirely red and black Gundams. Usually there's a, white and then the secondary colors happen. But with this one, it's pretty much all red and black. And that's going to be really, really cool. And that's pretty much why I bought it, because I really like the red and black color scheme. And I was also buying the Gym Sniper, so I decided to get this added to the cart as well, because I think it looks really, really cool. And I also have started displaying some manuals, and I really like the real grade manuals. And this one is colored, and that makes me very, very happy. Next up, we have an absolutely massive real grade, the real grade Zazabi. I got this for one reason, because I also got it with these. This is a knockoff upgrade set to make the Zazabi FF. I really like the huge fin funnels they've been doing. I got the entry grade new Gundam with the fin funnel, so I decided to get the real grade with the two funnels, and it comes with two huge beam effects that I'm absolutely displaying this kit with. And also, the Zazabi is just really cool, and I really want the Nightingale, but that kit is massive and I don't have space for it. But I can definitely make space for this kit, even though it's going to be absolutely huge. But this kit looks really cool, and it has all the yellow verniers in there, and the high grade, it definitely doesn't have that. So I'm happy I got this version of the kit. Even though I don't really see a lot of decals I'm going to have to put on it. Maybe just some chest ones and some shield ones. But I don't think I'm going to do a lot with the legs, because I kind of want the focus to be on the main suit and the big fin funnels. So I don't think I have to worry about the legs as much. Now moving on to master grades, we have two master grades, and they're both from Gundam 00. The first one we have is the Gundam 00 Riser. I really wasn't the biggest fan of 00 design, but then they added the Riser, and then all my complaints immediately vanished, because the Riser makes this kit look so cool. And they gave it like an Exia style sword, so of course I'm going to display it with that. I'm pretty sure that's actually what is being shown right there on the box. It just has the huge beam effect. And I think this kit comes with like an LED. I really hope so, because I've kind of been wanting to try LEDs with all these like Gundam 00 kits. And I was really tempted to buy a knockoff, like they have like a 5-pack. But I'm assuming that the official Bandai ones are pretty well. I don't know. I haven't really had dealt with LEDs before, but this kit looks really cool nonetheless. I doubt I'll even display it most of the time with LED, but I'm very happy I got this kit. And unfortunately, that kind of makes another kit I have in this backlog a little bit like obsolete. So, and of course, the kit I'm talking about is the MG Gundam Avalanche Exia. This kit is huge. And now I have 3 Setsuna like Gundams. I have the Exia, the 00, and the Quanta. And I really don't like the Quanta as much as these other two. So I'm going to have to figure out something to do, because I definitely don't know if I have enough space to display all 3 of these. But this kit's really cool. Very happy about it. Unfortunately, it looks like it does have a little bit of damage. I don't know what that's from. That's very strange. I didn't even notice that. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't really keep the boxes anyways. This kit's very cool. I love the Gundam Exia, especially the Avalanche version. And I think that the Avalanche fixes a couple issues that the regular Exia had. It looks like it's a 2018 kit. I know the original Exia is very old. I'm hoping that they're going to make a MGEX Exia, which I'm pretty sure they are, for the, it's not confirmed or anything, I'm just speculating. But for the next anniversary, I'm pretty sure that they're going to make a MGEX. It just kind of makes sense with how they were doing it, but I think they're just waiting now. But this is very cool. Very excited to build it. Now we're going to move on to the biggest Gundam, I'm pretty sure, in my entire collection. And that is this kit, the Psycho Gundam Mark II. No way this kit was fitting on my desk at all. I actually got this on sale because the box was damaged. Yeah, right there. You can kind of tell I taped it up. But it was like $10 off. And $10 off for a little bit of box damage seems pretty worth it to me. This kit just looks really cool. It was in G-Quux, and I really liked it in G-Quux. But I like the Psycho Gundam Mark II more than the 1, even though it's like $50 more. I just like the purple and the red and all of it. I think it looks really cool. I bought an entire shelf just for this kit and the Hammurabi and all the other Tetons mobile suits. So this kit's gonna look really cool. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty overpriced because it comes with like 3 action bases, which is totally fine, but I'm probably not gonna be using those. So, but yeah, this kit is extremely cool, and I really like it. Very excited I have it in my collection. I doubt it's going to get built for a while, though, because it's just so big, and I'm going to need to set aside a lot of time to build it. And those are all the kits in my backlog. We definitely have quite a few, with definitely a big focus on the Universal Century high grades and a couple other ones here and there, including a couple real grades, which I'm pretty surprised about. I'm really much more happy with the kind of 3-4 months in between these Gundam backlogs, as I felt like me getting through all those kits in 2 months kind of made me feel like I wasn't doing enough in my free time. So I have been, picking up the pace, especially busy with school and work, which has definitely taken up a little bit of my time. Anyways, that is my Gundam backlog. Feel free to share any kits that you like or maybe your own Gundam backlog, and hopefully it's not as big as mine. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.